We've already watched Jame kind of walk out long, realizing that, you know, resources are on the other side of the map. He's got a chance. This is clear. And still, FUT haven't budged. So how do they want to play the mid-round with so many players in upper tunnels?
As it pushes his way into the tunnels, Krobeni dropping him on the dual Berettas. And FUT are in a situation where they are loving this, because Demon has just got another 2 through the smoke. Shello doing what he can. He's pulled 2 kills back, but still a very difficult round ahead of them.
Ooh.
They're completely split up. And Jame, an unpredicted move from Cemetery. He will fall. And leaving a really important fight to fall in the favor of Shello at short. How has this happened? Laux is all alone, 1v2 all of a sudden.
That's what I was saying, is you've got a cool start to the round by taking control of halls, but that's a lot of resources in that part of the map, and all of a sudden ParaVision has kind of schooled you elsewhere.
Laux getting close. There's a flick down from Jame. That is wild that they win that pistol round.
But as we can see, FUT stacked up at the B-bomb site, really relying on the finishing move being heading in this direction, and they're wrong, but they are heading at the Krobeni Scout.
Yes, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Krobeni landing the first shot, but don't worry.
He's going to hit everyone from here.
They're scared of it.
It's already passed. No, they've already snuck one past the line. They don't care about him at all. You know, like they're like, okay, you're already there planting the bomb. We don't need to fight you.
We actually don't need to walk out short at all. So bomb is planted. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, obviously Krobeni would have won that round. So just an unfortunate scenario.
It's also one of the things ParaVision is just kind of known for, right? It's one of the great positives that we always talk about with them is just fundamentally, like, this is one of those teams that's just like,
got the hold here over on the B-bomb site.
It looks like it's going to finish as a mid to B split. We've seen the Dust 2 from ParaVision a number of times, so keep your eye. Usually when they do this, they've had a number of times know to begin the attack from middle, rather than letting the B players be the main thrust. This time, they've changed up that timing a little bit.
Jukes and Cemetery alongside Laux. It is one hell of a shutdown here. ParaVision getting absolutely wrecked. So that's the first buy round here for FUT, and it's a great look.
Yeah, really nice one. I mean, just completely shut down. Timed out, coming, kind of executing through a smoke. Good setup. 3 defenders at the B bomb site. Really, really good from FUT. So Jame holding just to try and keep this op alive. He knows at least one's going to investigate. The jiggle peaks don't work out, but now you've got to survive for 10 more seconds. There's not a whole lot of motivation to hunt this. The money from FUT isn't there, so they'll just be content, I think, to let him save. And the 2 B defenders, no one home in middle, so Jello, as he's kind of peeking and prodded, is calling that out. It's all clear.
Well, Krobeni can obviously hear the steps here of Jame. He's right beside him, hearing him throw out utility. Krobeni waiting for that smoke fade. And as he's waiting, Jame has moved off. He's got Cemetery holding the long attack. Noto walking out into the open. Cemetery's dropped him and a second kill as well, this time on Belchanok. Laux falls to James' hands. Way also going down. Finally, Krobeni strikes forward, trying to deal with Jame, but he's lost him. The elusive Jame hits the shot, but it's through the wall, and that is the bomb. So they have to come to Krobeni, who picks up the AWP for this. He gets his back safe as he gets to the doors. He's moving towards the B bomb side. He's making the right call.
Excuse me, I'm crazy. It's not the bomb. Bomb's on Jello.
Yeah, I just spotted that.
Yeah, which is rotating through the B tunnels right now, but Krobeni is in position to stop this with the AWP outside the B bomb site.
Yeah, they're coming in, and Krobeni's got that kill. Now looking for it. Down to a 1v1. Shello has to commit to the plant. Utility's too deep. Krobeni goes forward, trying to deny it, and oh my god, Shello, he decides to fight, and he wins it.
We take those. 3 M4s defending short. In the open, standing and ready and hoping for a fight.
Yeah, they're always looking for a fight, FUT. Always willing to brawl. And Demon comes out on top of the opening kill. They're going to see some numbers committed short, which does give the information to Belchanok that you can feel a little bit more free in terms of taking long and taking some liberties here. So moving up, look how much space he's got.
Demon can't die. Demon can't fall back. They're dead. They don't even realize it. They don't realize how dead they are until just now.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great reaction and decisiveness from ParaVision. Once you get that information on the peak at short, they see how many players are there. You move into long so quickly and take so much space that FUT just aren't aware of how much ground you've gained.
All right, well, it's all going to come down to this long flank. You've got Jame with the AWP over at Car. They're going to come right through the Molotov, extinguishing it. He's got the angle. He's got the first kill.
Yeah, there's the spray from Laux. He's actually got 2. Oh my god, okay. Jame is all of a sudden left in a 1v2. And he's at the side of the smoke. He's wrapped around. He's left the position. Very sneaky, just about spotted. He's going to be tagged and moving into the site, spraying him down. Demon delivers in this round, and there's the yells coming out of Jugs alongside Lonks.
Actually, they're shifting a lot at the moment. Symmetry's now going to the long corner. Good kill from Kerbeni. Better follow-up. Oh, no way you get 3 there. Out in the open, and nobody can trade you off. The round's done. Who cares about the shifting defense now? Kerbeni's just shut down the attack. No chance for ParaVision.
No, and very little chance for James to get away, but there's one thing he'll manage to pull off. It's a save, and he survives on 1 HP. They get around the corner. So big save there from James, getting away from that somehow. Is such a great fragging player. You know, throughout the stages of Pro League as well, he was there. Highest performing player in group stages. He's got some big moments, but not in this round. He ends up fumbling a little bit there. Hands busy with nades, getting caught by Shallow, hunts him down. Yeah,
he was very confident that nobody had made it up and turned that corner. And I mean, even when the Molotov missed, you're kind of sat there like, okay, well, be careful. You have to realize that's missed the mark a little bit. They get past him, so now this A defense, it's under a lot of pressure at the moment. Demon at long. Actually, Symmetry coming back to the corner to help him out as well. This could be massive. All of ParaVision is here.
Okay, Collateral has just ended the round, so no way you can get away from this one. Sway is going to die as well. Everybody falling here for ParaVision. That round felt way too easy.
A lot of pistols, a lot of unarmored players. You drop the bomb immediately. There's only really that often in 1 AK they had to play with, but yeah. I would have liked to have gotten 1 pick if you were ParaVision. Just Symmetry makes the perfect read, the perfect call to slide back towards long at just the right moment. And James probably a little bit distracted with Noda going back and forth in front of his scope as well.
Oh, Lonks going for the push. Mr. Shallow is waiting for him though. Should be a kill, no issue. You know, the high ground is favored.
And Jug still hasn't moved at all.
Demon flashes out, going for a lineup and just gets nothing from it. Important kill there from James, furthering the advantages of ParaVision in this round. Kerbeni once again required to go big. Not wanting to overexpose himself to that AWP. Belchinok, good positioning to just slightly jiggle out and take that fight. Symmetry getting into the smoke. We need a nuclear performance on this AWP. Smoke break though, and yeah, he's just immediately revealed to so many opponents.
That's a crappy feeling. Well, there were a couple opportunities to make this round interesting, right? It was always going to be tough in the 4v5, but the flash peek from Demon, he kind of just, I think his brain just kind of got stuck, not deciding which target to aim at, and kind of shot between 2 players who were blinded. And just as a little surprise treat for the final round of the first half, FUT have broke into the double op setup. Symmetry with 1, Lonks with the other. ParaVision hadn't had to deal with this yet. James has the first. That's Symmetry. Another 5-on-4 for ParaVision, but evened out quickly. Lonks AWP is going to get tested as well. He'll have a real chance, the secondary AWPer.
Missed shot. Goes between them. Demon to ascend up to the top of the box as Lonks has been caught by James, who is finding kill after kill now, really coming into his own. 12 in 5 performance from him right now. Good turn from Nota. ParaVision level up towards the end of this half, looking so sharp and almost dominant in the last couple of rounds here. And further impact from James on Dust 2 on the AWPing duties. He will be taken out by Kerbeni, who has a 1v4 ahead of him. Drops it down to a 1v2, trying to gather information. They've doubled up together. He does spot his target. Kerbeni looking for the next fight. Knows what he's up against, but trying to deal with it is a different problem altogether. And Sway will confirm the kill, and a tight game between ParaVision and FUT in this first half.
Yeah, got to be a little bit of a bummer for FUT. Those last 2 rounds of the half, especially, just both of them being 4-5s. You know, after such a nice stretch where you looked so dominant on the CT side.
Yeah, very soon. Very sad to see.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it actually is though. Again, in a you know, FaZe the most entertaining team in Counter-Strike history, and yeah, it's just sad to see how it's gone. But we'll see how the future goes. Let's piss around. Demon with 1, and we've got Nota and Zway taking a couple of kills between them.
Yeah, that's very costly to go get that kill on Jame. Definitely not worth. None of the Glocks like peeking left whatsoever. Everyone kind of focused on Jame inside the pit. This P250 has to win the fight. So far it hasn't. Lounx is able to get one. Symmetry, 4 bullets. He wants to challenge. There's the dualies. And now Jukes just has to move up. And he gets dropped cold.
And Lounx is going to walk away. Pins himself into the corner. And this pistol round not going the way of FUT, so PVISION will start to continue the run of rounds that they've set themselves up with. Felt like FUT were going to run away with that first half, and the switch was turned on by PVISION.
Yeah, it's been a really cool recovery, seeing them get back to what netted them that strong start of a 4-1 opening on Dust 2. It's been cool seeing them get back to that level of play. 30 seconds. Lounx is just hoping somebody pushes into him to give him a free kill before he eventually progresses. Hoping eventually that maybe it opens up the A bomb site a little bit more space, but he probably, realizes that he's most likely boxed in. And Belshonok is going to start closing that gap now. And really, there's just no time.
And he's caught by Belshonok. Finally finished off. And PVISION looking pretty comfortable and composed at the moment. Just breaking those smokes open. Seeing a footer crossing. Here comes the second one as well. They thought they were safe to move now. Noda getting the information, communicating. He spots 2 players attempting to attack this A bomb site with 25 seconds left. Zwei waits with 1 flash up to the palm tree and straight into the peak. They are blind. They are destroyed. A single kill though. Looked like he was going to get a second as Demon responds. Nota tries to keep his head down. Krabeni on the hunt. And a retake required if PVISION want to go for this.
There's no way. There's no way. This is, of all the rounds, 3 players coming through CT spawn is basically impossible. So James going to pull him back. No sense in challenging. No sense in risking the weapons. And FUT gets a nice hard-fought round win off Catwalk to make sure PVISION don't just run away with this half. Trying to put a stop to this run before it gets any worse. And if FUT just keep winning until the economy is broken from PVISION, that just might be the critical mass they need to win. Doubled up on short for the defense. And there's great kills from Noda and Jame to get right back to the winning ways. 5-on-3 advantage out of the gate.
Well, I've got the mid-control. That's the only thing going for FUT right now. And the strength of their last couple of rounds of being able to execute up through short with numbers.
Ooh.
Just not available, but that is one way to pull a kill back. Great shot from Symmetry on the jump spotter.
Okay, do you just call it? Do you say that's the end point? We got the kill. This is the bomb site we have to finish at. We have to take the risk that it's going to be a 3-on-1 here at the B bomb site, showing like they want to move out middle. But even Symmetry actually sticking around to catch the lurks. But there's one coming from long.
Yeah, it's an AWP push. Jame realizing that there has to be some sort of maneuver from the CT side to alleviate the pressure. Belshonok, that is a terrible way to die. Looking into the wall, trying to find himself a good position for the late round, and you needed your B bomb site defender to do something. Belshonok gets nothing.
No more smoke, so they can't block off any more choke points. Demon and Jugs have to get set up in a perfect position to defend against this retake.
What a way to get back into the round here for FUT. Can they close it out though? Demon taking Jame down. Good trade from Zwei, and they run over the top of Jugs. A real nice try from FUT to work that 3v5 back into their favor.
They've even managed to get short again throughout the half. They've been able to get that for free, and Belshonok just wanders into the open. Once again, just a death he takes, just kind of strolling across middle, not aware of the possibility of the AWPer, and same with Krabeni. Turns the corner without any kind of utility. So it all falls, our attention goes to long, and Zwei.
Oh, Zwei looked like he was going to get a lineup of a multi-kill there, but just the one. Great trade from Demon. So 3v3, 40 seconds left. We still got that mid-fight to go down between Jukes and Jello, and it's going to work out here in the CT's favor. Well, Symmetry and Demon, a tough round ahead of them. They're completely split up, and that bomb is being spotted towards top middle. 25 seconds left. They know.
Ooh.
Okay,
this is
Demon.
a play.
Yeah, this is a play. It's worked out so well. Okay, Demon. Brilliant as he pushes through the smoke. And it puts it all on James to recover this round for ParaVision. FUT have found a way.
He's got a really nice timing, and I don't think they're going to plant for short. They're going to plant for long, and James can actually, I don't think he can stop it, but he can get the kill after the plant. No, he can't. Just gets to the corner, but he's going to come for it. 1 versus 2. No kit on James, but 22 kills.
No utility, that's the problem as well, right? Like, he can't block the player.
Ooh, he just
at short. Yeah, he walks past the kid. He's got to move quickly, and there's no util to smoke the bomb or molly a player out. It's going to be so tough, and they're both peaking at the same time. James goes down, but what a release valve it is from Demon going through that smoke, making a hero play.
Yeah, we'll get re-smoked before anyone crosses, so it's all good.
There's Jay.
That's the Opper.
Yeah, and that Cemetery knocked off his perch, so really important kill found. And then Sway also stepping out with a FAMAS. It's all crumbling here for FUT. Lonks is gone, and such a crucial point of this game, a golden opportunity, and FUT are letting it slip away.
I don't think they gave enough potential. I don't think they made enough of noise to make ParaVision feel like there was ever going to be another option but that long hit. This was the only thing they signaled throughout the entire round of gaining long control, right? Re-smoking cross a couple of times, never any pressure in mid, no one ever taking catwalk or throwing utility, no presence in B. And ParaVision was just set up for this the entire round, prepared for it the entire round. And I think the extra benefit is James takes a shot just as a smoke pops at long.
Oh, Long's just coming up through the lower tunnel, so it's going to Molotov up towards short. Kerbeni starting to clear it. James has got a good angle here. Going to be mollied away.
Ooh, he almost...
Oh, yeah.
That his own Molotov might have obscured his vision, but he was tunnel visioned on a James at the very least. Almost couldn't believe his eyes when he saw CT in the open blind.
Balchanok now in a risky spot, but smokes up, and he's just going to start spamming down. He goes flying to the sky. Yep, piece of D, the Demon has arrived. Cello inside of the site. Cemetery with a really important kill there, and they're into the bomb site. It's now 54 seconds left. The issue is for FUT, they've taken significant damage on Cemetery. Chug's also hit.
Ooh. Here's the thing, this is a deep lurk smoke at the double doors. It's going to make them very nervous that someone's stepping through it, so nobody's actually gotten in a great position to watch for tunnels, which is where 2 players are coming in for this retake.
Definitely favoring ParaVision there. Some utility left, 2 flashes, 1 molly. Where are they going to put it? A Molotov to clear out Lonks, actually. It hasn't spread to him, though. Oh, that is massive, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that gap he's got. That Sanctuary in the corner, not forced to change up his position. Cemetery also nailing the shot, and James out of there. Get out of there. Go for the save. Carry the AWP over. FUT Esports going to tie things up again. 11-11.
Yeah, beautiful. The Lonks is going to get down with a bomb. It's all good. He's happy about the win. Still swing behind it with a flashbang. So short control, at least to the boxes. Huge risk for ParaVision with a 4-1 lead. James alone at the B bomb site looking mid, back to the B entrance.
Oh, when there's a risk required, you can rely upon James time and time again to deliver. He's got 1 on Lonks, needs another. James getting pushed in the tunnels now, getting back, has a little bit of cover. Can James get another one? His teammates trying to race into position. Demon has taken 2 of them down though. A shot from James, finally overwhelmed by Kerbeni, who runs on his blind side. And that plant is in. FUT fighting for the opening map point. It's Sway who retreats and looking for a better weapon. The AWP is picked up off the battlefield, and they are going to fall away. There is no shot at winning this one. FUT are going to head to map point on Dust 2.
I was going to say, the only play they have is to grab the weapons off the ground and hope that I can do something for you in the next round, because this one's cooked. You're not retaking the B bomb site 2 on 3.
Tell you something though, Jason. ParaVision known for an overtime or 2.
That's a very good point. That's where they eat.
Good nade on Lonks. Chain to respond some of that initial damage. Oh, he is not having a good time here. Lonks peppered and shrapnel. But Cemetery has taken first blood here in round 24.
Huge luxury to have as well. I think if you're Lonks and now in a 5-on-4, you just kind of give things up and say, I'll be the flank watcher. I don't need to be. I'm not going to be the entry man. I'm not going to be a playmaker. I take kind of the crappy roles of just making sure you guys can't wrapped upon or flanked. This is going to be towards the B bomb site, and once again, PVISION out of position.
Yeah, Belchenok, he's going to walk through the smoke right into Lonks. Despite being low HP, he just takes Belchenok down, and it's all on Cello. Look how low he is. 8 HP, absolutely no shot at this. FUT Esports will be taking map number 1. Dust 2 will fall in their favor. PVISION's map pick going against them here. And FUT have got to be loving life. Mirage is up next. It's their home ground, the battlefield where they do their best work. And they could be looking at a 3-0 record in the group stages here at PGL Bucharest. Excited to see if FUT can get this series done in a 2-0 fashion. It would be a really impressive result for them to head into the playoffs.
Well, it's going to be funny. I mean, you know, we know they like to be pacey. We know they like to be aggressive. We know they like to be explosive and hit you in the face really hard. A map like this, they can do all of those things, and they do all of those things. However, they've taken the first loss here. That's Demon to fall down. Deep smoke to prevent the retake through CT. So Belchenok's got to move his position and leave Zwei to lurk.
Oh, Lonks is just waiting for you to come through that smoke. He'll punish that when it eventually arrives. Now we got 4 players about to march their way into the bomb site. Jukes to peek on out. And he's just going to keep himself tucked away now. They're moving in. Jane with a good shot. Oh my, that literally went to the moon as well. Artemis 2, look out for that. We have got Lonks just waiting all the way back at CT, and he is taken down by Nota. Diffusal being stuck all the way.
For how confident we've seen FUT be over the past months and even in the first map, and in terms of taking fights and how assertive they've been, this one was all hesitation. This one was all them. They block CT spawn.
I think it's so close to death, that.
That's a decent amount of damage in return to Cello. However, this position from Lonks, they might expect it, but they don't realize it quite yet. What's his timing going to look like? Good first kill. Noda's still here. And Lonks going to fake the drop and reposition. Another great kill. Lonks is doing everything at the moment.
Yeah, he is. Another incredible multi-kill, and he gets out of there to tell the tale as well. So you're sitting in a 5v3.
The fake drop is so nasty.
Yeah. Great ability there, Lonks, to pull that one off. And now here comes the final attack, 30 seconds. Cello, he will be taken out by the MAC-10, so waits to ride for Mass. Was able to get a 4K with this over on Dust 2. Looking to do the same here, but overrun by the MAC-10 eventually, leaving Jame on his lonesome. So they break through. That's going to be a 1-1, and FUT Esports will tie things up.
That round is all Lonks. You know, yes, those 2 kills in middle, you take away a lot of the pressure of the stack. Players shift back to deal with Lonks' position. He's even got Jame right at the end of the day. Triple kill, including the 2 openers.
So PVISION feeling very uncomfortable. In fact, they're even falling further back away from the A bomb site.
If Kerbeni gets 1 kill, this is sold, and PVISION's basically dead in the water.
It's a tough fight there. He's got to worry about multiple angles, but now comes the attack. And remember, the A site is still completely wide open.
Yeah, but at least you have a 5-on-4, so you're not like in any kind of crazy panic right now. If you're a PVISION, you're going to trust this retake. But the X factor, remember, is only the 1 kid on Noda. A second kill, makes it a little bit better. Lack of utility in the retake as well.
Lonks again, impact kill, but this time FUT have taken damage. Look how much damage there is done on towards Demon and Lonks. Symmetry has to make a move. The AWPer on the rifle. He switches out to the AK through the AWP over towards Demon. Lonks is looking to fight, looking to biff, and it's worked out very well. A clean 1-tap from Lonks. Symmetry goes too far, and James' patience, once again, a virtue. Lonks is fragging, though. Another round where he's had an incredible multi-kill for his squad. Only James is good enough to deal with him, and he finally will. Getting into the retake, and PVISION
does he have it?
Make it work. I mean, they're going to. Yeah, he's got the kit picked up, so he'll have that defuse.
Yeah, he had to get off it to go pick up the kit. So yeah, I came back, and yeah, closer than I expected.
Noda. He will fall to Lonks. So comes out of Khan. He just can't lose a fight.
He's having a game right now. And if this continues, especially on the T side where he's being an entry man, he's being a playmaker, what a benefit for FUT. I don't know if Kerbeni can hear this flank, but Demon is ready.
Oh, he's got this kill. They're turning back to, he definitely heard that. Yeah, they're like looking at it like, come on, peek.
Yep.
And it was coming. So 5-2, it just feels a bit too easy right now for FUT Esports, to be honest. I mean, obviously, when you got Lonks doing this.
I remember, too, I mean, coming into this second map of this series, we did kind of know this was going to be a map that FUT, we know it's a map FUT love to play, are very strong on it, challenged a lot of teams on it.
Well, it's very quick this time, changing pace. for FUT to get longs straight away up cat. Look at this, sprinting all the way up through catwalk, looking to try and take the ladder room, and he's already got it. Jello now realizes, oh no, they're right here, and he's going to deal with it. So FUT Esports actually get crushed on their attempt to speed things up towards the B bomb site for a split. Jukes has got a couple, but they're pretty low. They are pretty low. The issue is the bomb is dropped all the way towards short.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I don't think Jugs is thinking about the win right now. He's thinking about kills. That's got to be the goal at this point. Is take some of that money away, make them rebuy some weapons. 1v3, you can't feel like it's too possible, but let's see if you can create the opportunity. So using all the time on the clock and taking a route that he's hoping they won't expect whatsoever. He's saying, "You guys will probably think I'll come directly for the bomb. I'm going to try and wrap around," but Jello. Too smart. Even, oh, he was wiping his nose. He was wiping his nose.
Oh my god, you don't lose a round because you gotta wipe your nose.
It was an itchy nose. Okay, we're all good.
He's actually just gonna get to chill. So you get 3 kills, you get saved the 8K, you got $10,000 in the bank.
I thought he was gonna bum rush the player at the B bomb site when he saw him drop out. Yeah, still yet as well to win 2 in a row, which has just made this tough to string rounds together. It's a weird sentence, yeah. We'll take it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm gonna leave it be.
Throw mid, Krabetti already. Oh, no. Nota's gonna be sad about that.
Oh, yeah, where did he get caught from? Where caused him to get jumped up in the air? A little bit scared, not in a great place. So Laux now has control of middle, and he's been a beast from this position.
Look at this.
Ooh, Demon's already out. That's so quick. Laux gets one at the same time as well.
Dude, there's just pressure all over the map. Like, at all the choke points all at once. It's just overwhelming.
Yeah, and we haven't seen PVISION yet. At some point, they might want to get aggressive in middle, set up like a delayed trap, push up. Like, again, it's the same concept we talk about with other teams. If you keep letting them have that much space to work with.
For the A finish, once a couple of those defenders have been removed, but they're not moving right now on PVISION side. They're keeping 3 players on the site.
Yeah, not a very pretty con smoke either. Well, now they know they're in the right place. Look at all the presence. Look at all the utility, all the noise coming in. Jello caught out in the open, still wins this fight.
Yeah, important to pick that up. He's still a threat under the wood. Lonks goes in and for once loses the engagement. So much stronger hold. I think not a great execution from FUT, obviously. So they tried to improvise based on that and it didn't go very well. And it helps when you got 3 players over towards A. Now, if you lose this round, oh my god, you can't lose this. Surely not. Come on, PVISION.
You certainly can. Let's see what Symmetry's got.
He jumps over. There's the no-scope. Now down to just James, and he will always save you. So there we go. At least James reliable, getting the job done, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah, look how difficult this game is right now for PVISION. What is that, a 2-on-5 or 2-on-4 recovery? Preventi rotating back through T-spawn now, so just wanted to make sure there wasn't going to be a push on the other side of the map that's going to give PVISION a ton of information. Fortunately for FUT, PVISION has put Jame with the AWP up in B tunnels, which gives Zwei the mobility to shift back towards middle, so staunch defense and reinforcements are going to be here very fast, which means Laux has to deliver a couple more of those knockout blows very, very fast.
All the nades into the site. Jello has had enough of sitting back and letting them run at him, so he gets aggressive, goes into the palace, and it's a strong spot to have, but his teammates are going down, so no longer does that palace spot feel all that strong. He's going to be taken down by Krabetti, and then you have James and Zwei in a 2v3 here, trying to prevent an 8th round falling in favor of the T's. And Plant is through, puts the pressure on PVISION now to retake. They've got some utility, and obviously James still alive, but he's the only player alive now. A 1v3 solo retake with the AWP. He's got some utility here, but he's smoked out deep at CT spawn, and this is eating time off that clock.
Yeah, and I think you could see the Symmetry just backing up. He's like, okay, well, if you haven't been shown elsewhere, I'm surprised he didn't back up even further. A chance for James. That's going to flush a player out of the boxes. On top of it, likely, there's the peek from Palace. James waiting, and he's got it.
Oh, he's actually played this perfectly, then goes out to the open with a smoke. The time really pressured him into making that decision. If he had a few extra seconds, he could have remained composed.
Bomb this whole time has been brought over deep behind the A ramp for the moment towards T spawn. So it feels like the end is always going to be towards A, which you'd imagine would be 3 players coming through underpass. Make it 2 players through underpass.
Well, Nota, James slipping into connector. A player down and walking into what is going to be a 3-man setup. Symmetry here. And oh, James got a 6th sense. And he felt Cemetery right beside him inside of that smoke. James will take him down. And now a 4v4 as the plant is through. PVISION looking to win this pistol round. A lot of targets inside of the site. Jukes is connected onto one of them. Lonks is now arriving. The deadly weapon of FUT Esports goes away without a single kill. And now Zwei standing and fighting, but taking damage to his chest, 7 HP. Jukes still not giving up his life easily. In fact, he finds his kill, and Krabeni will follow up. And celebrations from FUT, in particular Lonks, because FUT have moved up to 9 rounds. It's a great sign to see here for FUT for taking the next step and throwing their name in the hat as a team that could win this trophy. Here comes the utility flying up through the sky. Juke's going to play the ticket box. Demon taking damage. He hasn't had a great map individually, and it will continue to be an issue for him. And Shello gets rid of Demon. It's going to be a 5v4. PVISION into the site comfortably so. Krabeni throwing up a flash to the sky. Continue to spam down these smokes, trying to stop that bomb plant, but not able to do it. So going to be a tough retake ahead of FUT Esports here.
Oh, maybe not, double kill there. No way!
How has he got away with another one? Daylight robbery from Lonks again. Stellar performance. James again needing to clutch, and he's got it in him. Another one from James, at least the lifeline right now for PVISION, but it's just not enough. PVISION looking to slow things down.
Yeah, but they're lining up towards A again. So good position.
Ooh. Cemetery stepping up on top of Ticket, exposed to the connector, and James takes a free kill. Now this MP5 really sucks, because it's fine if you're dealing with a player close palace, but when you've got to deal with players coming up jungle and stairs, it's a whole different story. Krabeni winning the fight, but this is perfect. Lance drops the smoke so he doesn't expose himself to any other angle, so he can focus on the palace player. He does get a kill with it.
I don't think they realize Jugs is here quite yet. He
now
still has
Demon.
a role to play.
Oh, Shello falls, so Demon important kill gets traded by James. Once again, a clutch required from James. Looking in the right direction, Jugs up on top of Tetris, and a headshot right between the eyes. James is knocked over, and it's 12-5. Series point for FUT Esports as they look for a 3-0 progression into the playoff.
And PVISION really out of things to fight with. Only one single rifle into this round, the AK-47 on Jello.
That's a good kill.
Well, it's had its impact.
Yeah. Running out middle, getting the advantage, and then falling away. PVISION once again going to be knocking on this A bomb site. Smokes are up, and they're held back for now. They're actually.
They don't have anyone in middle, right? The mid player Demon is playing outside of window room, so they know Con is kind of an issue.
Right.
Like anyone could be moving up Con, peeking from Con at any point.
But by the time they move in, they've only got one smoke left, so you can't exactly re-smoke the same position, so you've got to rely on flashes, and, well, that, I suppose. Sway sends one deep towards CT, another one on Jukes, and they're into the site.
Okay, just banging them out. That makes it easier. Demon's going to come over. He's going to get things started 2-on-3, and remember, they have a couple pistols still in play, so this is doable. Demon, one more kill would be excellent if he can get it before his teammate arrives.
And getting rid of that wall. Oh, it bounced back?
I mean, it's the right idea. Just kind of weird to sacrifice the retake to do it in that moment.
Yeah, you're just like, I don't believe in myself right now.
Yeah.
Lonks is an MP5 coming through Palace, so.
I guess he thought he might have just been safe, so he could chuck it away and then actually step into the bomb site for the retake, but anyways. If anyone's going to win this round, it is Lonks, to be fair. Again with the MP5, and he's going to give it up. So 6th for PVISION. And now the money is pretty gone, is pretty busted.
Lonks. MP5 again. Okay, spraying away, he's got one. He's making something happen with that. They're coming into a stack. They're coming into the exact round that FUT want them to play.
Couple tags as well from that scout so far, so softened up for the pistols.
Oh, here we go. Is this how it ends for Esports with weakened weapons? In a position to close out the series and move into the playoffs. There's Jugs, 5-7 connects.
Yeah, they're trapped now.
Yep, and it's all crumbling here for PVISION. PVISION, the favorites of the competition, but FUT handling business against them easily. They will take a 3-0 run. The team that always had a heartbreak trying to progress into the playoffs have done it flawlessly.